All right, everybody. I'm here with Connor and Nick. Connor, what'd you do today?
I just got top 32 at YCS Pittsburgh with branded Dracotail.
Nice. Big accomplishment, big accomplishment. You have any shout outs before we get into the deck profile here?
Yeah, I want to shout out my dear brother, Jonathan. I would not have gotten this list or understood the deck as well without him. I want to shout out my best friend, Pat, as well as the whole outer circle. Dennis, my main testing partner, Billy, Brent, Pat, Mike, Evan back home, everyone at Sword and Stone. I wouldn't be here without you. I really appreciate it.
I love that. We'll just hop into the main deck here.
Yep.
So what was the main deck count?
So it's 40 clean. So for the Dracotail engine, you got 3 5 mana, the best hand trap in the game. I think every single time I open 5 mana and another hand trap, I won. 5 mana nib is broken.
Makes sense.
You got 3 Lucaeus, 3 Malulu, 3 Pan, and 1 Urgla. I just feel like opening Pan, going second, is just significantly better. It just makes your Arthalion just way better removal. And opening Urgla is kind of crunchy going first.
Saw a lot of people doing the 2-2 thing. You preferred the 3-1. You thought it was just better.
Yeah, I'd rather see Pan than Urgla when I go second. And going first, having to fuse off Urgla as like your first fuse, I don't want to add it back because I want it engraved, but then I don't want to fuse with it again because you're not getting advantage that way.
Makes sense.
Then, the 1 Frixel. You need it.
Also makes sense.
And then you got your 6 spells, your 3 Rahu, your 3 Ketu. Cannot play any less than this. You need 3 and 3. If you're playing less, you're just wrong.
Makes sense.
And then 1 of each trap. They're all very important. 1 is always going to get stopped, mainly flame. So you want all 3.
That makes sense. And the non-engine we got here? How many was the non-engine?
Well, we need the branded engine first.
Oh, yes.
Which was 1 Albaz, the brick, you need to run them. 2 branded fusion. And then I was on 3 Fallen the Virtuous. This card is insane. It is absolutely cracked. I think that branded or Dracotail just needs to be playing it. I think it's fantastic. It came up all the time.
That makes sense.
That's crazy. Then for non-engine, you don't have a lot, but you have 3 Ash, 3 Fua. They're the ones you got to play. 3 Nib. It was the best non-engine outside of Femena. So many games were won because of Nib. And then 2 Droll. These probably just go to the side after this. But I was pretty scared going second into Mitsurugi and like Soulful Cord Yummy. So I wanted something in the main to deal with that. I think these probably become like Bell or something in the future variations.
That makes sense.
But 40 card main. Onto the extra deck. You got 3 Arthalion and 1 Gulamel. They're the guys. You got your utility fusions. You got Secretarion, Philia Regis, Star Source. I don't think I actually summoned Star Source today, but these other 2 come up a lot. Yeah, it also comes up a lot. I didn't summon it today. Then for my branded cards, I was on 2 Albion. The idea being that you dump 1 off of the Fallen the Virtuous to set another Fallen the Virtuous, and then you dump the other one to add branded fusion for your turn 3. Which actually came up a lot. I don't think I'd run less than 2. And then Lubellion, didn't summon it. Rinrum, never used it. Mirror Jade, the GOAT, and Sanctifier, the one you typically summon. Summons back Albaz, the great. And then the dragon that slurps up the guys. Summoned it a lot in testing. In practice, I literally didn't summon it today. I wanted to, but my Albaz got stopped. And then 1 SP Little Knight, Quarter Century Secret Rare. It's the link monster of the format.
A couple of guys on that extra deck you did not summon. Would you make any changes in the future?
Probably not. I could maybe cut Lubellion, but I feel like fusing away a dark monster is pretty nice. It's probably worth still playing. And then your side deck, 3 Bell, pretty good hand trap. 3 Valor. These are mainly for the mirror. I didn't actually see the mirror at all today. But a lot of decks I just want more hand traps when I go second. So like Valor's pretty alright, and it's a monster. The 3rd Droll, going second's hard. Then I had Triple Lancia. This was 4 Malice. I didn't see Malice, but it did win me a game against Lunalight, so that's pretty worth it.
It's good coverage though.
1 Mag, 1 Sarnier. I probably wouldn't run these again, but again, Sarnier won me a game against Lunalight. I just felt like I was side again a lot against the decks where I'd want Bystials, and they just didn't really make the cut. But they're Bystials. Then for going first, 2 Cartesia and Anti-Spell. Saw this card once and it sucked. I saw this card once and it was pretty good. But that's the list.
What changes would you make to the deck? You mentioned a lot of cards that were not very good for you.
Definitely Anti-Spell. I don't think I would run that again. Probably the Bystials. I'd probably move Droll out of the main. I think Droll going first in Dracotail is super fake. But all in all, I think the list worked really well for me today, and I'm really happy with it.
All right, you got any closing thoughts here?
I hope 5 Mana doesn't get banned too soon.
All right, I love that.